It's that time of the year again. Oh my. Hi guys, welcome to my end of the year book tag. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe 2024 is about to be over. We literally just started. Are you kidding me? Grab a drink. We're gonna be here a while. We got some stuff to talk about. And yeah, I'm so rude. I didn't even introduce myself. Hi, for those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Wajihat Bankole and welcome to my channel. And for those of you who've been here, welcome back to my channel. And again, welcome to my end of the year book tag video. I can't believe this is like my second year filming a video like this. Like, okay, the first time I ever filmed the end of the year book tag was last year, and I can't believe we're here again for 2024. 2025 is just around the corner, literally 5-6 more days. I don't know, I probably counted that wrong. More days left. Anyways, I am here to share some questions, like not questions, some answers to some questions that I got from our lovely Sarah Corrali. These are questions I got from her channel that I am going to be giving you guys my answers to. So shout out to Sarah Corrali. We love you, Quinn. Anyways, without further ado, let's start this video because one thing about me, I'm gonna yap. Anyways, so I have the questions on my notes. Anyways, the first question of this video is going to be a book you wish you could erase from your memory and read again. Okay, I have two books, actually three books that I really wish I could just erase all the content of them off my memory and just reread them again. I absolutely love these books, and these books are The Inheritance by Nora Roberts. This was my first read of 2024, and when I tell you I fell in love with Nora Roberts' writing, it made me feel like I was literally watching everything that unfolded in this book happen. It was such a good read, and adored this book, and I wish I could read it all over again. I'm gonna do a reread in 2025 and I'm so excited. Magnolia Parks by Jessa Hastings. This one, it was a surprise book for me. I didn't think I was gonna like it. I thought I was gonna like Daisy Hates better, but then I ended up liking Magnolia Parks, and I really wish I could just wipe out my memory and meet BJ and Magnolia Parks all over again. They're messy, but I love them. And then last but not least, my favorite book of all times, Yours Truly by Happy Jimenez. This is such a comfort book for me, and I wish I could reread this all over again. This was where my love for Happy Jimenez started, and I love the characters in here, and I love the awareness for mental health and just how they found each other, and they just, you know, to be loved is to be seen, and these two really saw one another, and it made my heart like happy. Moving on to question 2. Okay, favorite new character. Obviously one is Jacob from Yours Truly, just because I felt like Jacob was me and I was him. Second is Willa in Heartless. I love Willa. Oh my gosh, she is funny. She is a queen. She gave Cade a run for his money. Honorable mention, Cade. I actually like him too. He's very funny, and I think they're perfect for one another. But Willa is just my inner like queen. Like, I'm like, girl, you are such a queen. Question 3 is most surprising book, Magnolia Parks. Okay, I stated this early on. I didn't think I was gonna like Magnolia Parks. I thought I was gonna like Daisy Hates better, but your girl was surprised. I was like, oh, hello. The drama was just too good. I love them though. I love them. I love all their flaws. Best and most disappointing new release. Best for me was The Mirror by Nora Roberts. This is the second book in the Lost Bride trilogy. This is the second book of Inheritance. And honestly, it was just nice to see my girls again. It was just nice to be in this universe and to learn more about what went on in this book. I'm not gonna explain so much about this book because this is not my end of the year wrap up, but if you guys want to hear me talk more about the book and what the book is about, watch out for that video. It's coming out. Okay, my most disappointing new release was Reckless by Lauren Roberts. Anyways, Reckless was disappointing for me because I was not into it. I was for Powerless. It was meh. It was meh. That's all I have to say. It was disappointing. Longest and shortest book you read. My longest read for 2024 is Magnolia Parks Into the Dark. This is like 700 page plus book. Okay, it took me a minute to get through. I'm not gonna lie to you, it took me a whole week because this book is thick. And honestly, I audiobook half of it because what do I look like? Okay, my shortest book is A Talent for Murder by Peter Watson. I read this one in one sitting. It was short. I think it's like, how many pages is this? Like 200? Yeah, it's like 100. Oh yeah, 200 pages. Most emotional book. Yours Truly by Happy Jimenez. When I tell you this book made me cry, because it was just not even like, I wouldn't say anything really big happened in the book. It was just like, just to feel connected to a character so deeply. You know what they're going through because of all, you know, the stuff Jacob was going through, and Anna. It felt like, wow, I was seeing myself through Jacob and just seeing my, you know, it was just, I was just in awe of both of them, honestly. Happiest book that I read, a novel love story. I won't say it's like crazy happy, but I do think it has like some happy, like, you know, aspect in the book, and some things that were like, oh, you know, this is actually really cute. Oh, the best series that I read this year. Oh my god, this one was actually really hard to pick. Well, not really, because the other series, I'm technically not done with it. I still have a couple of more books to finish the other series, but for now, my best series right now is the Chestnut Spring series. When I tell you I love these babies with all my heart. Heartless by Halsey Silver is my favorite book in the series. Like, when I tell you I had a blast reading that book, like Kate and Willa days, those are my besties, okay? Ride or dies, okay? I absolutely love this series because I felt like everyone had unique traits that made you want to just like, oh my god, I love you. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I absolutely adored this series. It's such a comfort series for me, and she's a lot. A book with the prettiest cover that I have, the Warren in the Holly Library. I actually have a lot of pretty covers, like I literally have a lot of pretty covers, but this is a book that I got this year. Literally so pretty and stunning. It has sprayed edges, and it's also signed, which honestly, yay. And like beautiful, stunning. I love her. Books with new favorite quotes on Yours Truly by Happy Jimenez. I absolutely adore this book. Like I've said so many times, like if you see, can you see this? But let me read a couple for you. This one I really like because I could relate to it, and I think Jacob said this, and honestly I was like, slay king, slay. Okay, different people had different energy demands. Some people took more from me than others. Okay, love shows up. That's how you know when it's true, and what a beautiful way to show up for someone. Jacob, I think it was his mom, he did something, and that's what his mom was like telling him, and I was like, oh my gosh, shut up. And then this is Brianna saying something nice about Jacob. Jacob made me feel safe. He was like a living lullaby, a softly spoken word, the smell of coffee and toast in the morning, or a cozy fleece blanket, the rain pattering on the roof on a day where you don't have to go anywhere or do anything. Like, to have someone say something like that about you, about your character, and how you make them feel, like, shut up. Cute. Absolutely. Do you know why I love this book? Because every time I read this, I want to cry from happiness. Here's another one. This is Jacob. He says, I was always starved when it came to her. I lived off crumbs, never getting full. Even now, standing in this hallway in a place where we could touch, I couldn't, because nobody was standing right here to see it. I thought I'd been in love before. I'd call it love. I'd believe it was love, but Brianna is the lesson. She's the one who taught me what it really feels like to live for someone else. When she ghosted me, she haunts me. I can still feel her all around me. Only I can't see her or touch her. And I know, without a shadow of a doubt, that I can't go the rest of my life like this. This isn't living. Nothing is anything without her. There's Brianna. Okay, I'm gonna start crying. He let me look into his soul, and the holy thing in there was us. I can't. I have makeup on. I can't cry, but they're just so cute. Tell me, like, those couple of quotes, there's so much more. There's so much more. This book was always like, oh my god, like, how are y'all this cute? It's illegal to be this cute. I absolutely love this book, and I adore this book. And honestly, like, these quotes are not even half of what this book contains. Like, it's been a minute that a book has made me feel like God, like heart-wrenching, just, oh. Next question. Favorite new author. New author is Happy Jimenez, because this was the year I finally read Happy Jimenez's book, and obviously, as we can see, she has an amazing way with words that just makes you feel like, oh my god, I love her, I adore her. And like I said, I want to meet her one day, and I want to get my book signed by her because she is a queen and she has a way with words. Next question. Books you finally read. So the two books that I've finally read that I've been like, oh my god, I need to read them, I need to read them. Carnival by Stephanie Garber and Beach Read by Emily Henry. Okay, I read Emily Henry's newest releases, all the books after Beach Read, but didn't read Beach Read till like 2 months ago. Finally got to it, okay? It just took a minute, but I got there. Okay, next question. Books you're glad to get off your TBR. These two again. Beach Read and Carnival. I got Carnival in 2003 when I got into reading. And then Beach Read, I got her last year. I got Carnival 2022, not 2023. I got her towards the end of 2022. There we go. But I didn't really start reading till like the beginning of 2023, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? I hope it does. But Beach Read, I got her last year. So yeah, I'm definitely happy I got these two. I just need to get to the rest of the series of Carnival. There's still like 2-3 more books left. A book that should be made into a TV show or a movie. Please, yours truly needs to be picked up ASAP. I don't know if it is. I don't know if it's been announced because I don't pay attention to things like that. But please, please, I would love to see this as a movie, because I don't think this would be a show because it's not like a series. I feel like if it was a series, it would make sense to be a TV show, but I could definitely see this as a movie because it's just a, you know, it's just one book and there's not like a lot happening. But like, please, please, I want yours truly to be a movie, please. Which book is your happy place book? I'm so serious, like, duh. Like, how many times do I have to tell you I love this book so much? Every other book to the back of it, to the back, please. ASAP. But I love her. She's my heart and my soul. The next two books I read on audiobook, so I don't have the physical copy, so I'll be putting pictures right here. And Unpopular Book You Loved. So I actually have two. The Lie We Conjure by Sarah Henning. I absolutely love that book. But The Lies We Conjure by Sarah Henning, absolutely love. And then I have Cinderella is Dead by Kylie Barron. Absolutely love this one too. Absolutely loved it. Okay, next question. Lowest and highest rated on Goodreads. My lowest rated, I listened to it on audiobook, and that is Like Mother Like Daughter by Kimberly McWright. I'm pretty sure I'm saying her last name wrong. And then the highest is Two Twisted Crowns by Rachel Gilgi. Yeah, absolutely love this one. It was Like Mother Like Daughter was okay for me. I think it was a really good book. But yeah, those are my lowest and highest rated books. And then my favorite audiobook for this year would have to be Word D by Frida McFadden. Me and Frida McFadden is definitely touch and go sometimes, but I feel like this year, a lot of her books that I read this year was a hit for me, and I really absolutely loved them. I was like, oh, okay. Last year I had a lot of hit and go from her. I wasn't a fan of most of the book. Next is an annual reread. I actually haven't started my reread journey yet. I've been wanting to. I wanted to this year, but I didn't get to any of my books that I wanted to reread. But next year, definitely, because I found some new favorite books that I would definitely want to reread because, you know, hello, I would love to be in their world again. But yeah, Yours Truly by Happiness Menace, definitely on there. The Inheritance by Nora Roberts, definitely on my list. I have a couple that I really want to reread. Okay, next question is a new comfort book. Okay, come on, guys. Yours Truly by Happy and Menace. I can't stress this enough. My love for this book is just over the top, literally. Okay, and then now I have some questions that are book related and not really book related. Okay, the next question is Goodreads reading goal reflection, like reflect on my Goodreads reading goals. When I first started the year, obviously, I wanted to read 60 books because I am a college student and I knew my life would be busy. This was even before I started my volunteering service, because right now I am doing a year-round volunteering service and it is a lot. That volunteering service is a lot. It takes a lot of time. It's like 50 hours a week, literally from Monday to Friday. That was before that even happened. That didn't happen till like the new school year. Anyways, so when I started the year, I was like, okay, I wasn't working as much, but I knew school was about to start, so I wanted to be realistic. Last year I read 40 books, and this year I was like, I don't want to do something too much where I feel overwhelmed and I'm trying to play catch up, just in case, because you never know what life is gonna throw at you. So I did 60 books. And obviously, at the beginning of the year, I was very consistent with content and I was reading a lot. I think I was reading like 5-6 books or 4 books in a week. But that was because I had the time to do that. Like I said, I wasn't working, and then I had surgery in like February. So I had like a lot of time to like just sit there and read whenever I can. And then I got introduced to books. I, you know, found Libby and I absolutely love Libby. Me and Libby are like this, okay? And that actually opened up a new like door for reading for me, because I was able to borrow a lot of the audiobooks that I would have to pay for on Audible. That was before Spotify started to do audiobooks. I started listening to a lot of audiobooks too, so I would read physical copies in audiobooks. Anyways, that absolutely helped me. I hit my goal for 60 bucks, I think in October or September. So I was ecstatic. I was like, oh my God, I did it. And I made that 60 goal mark, and I, you know, accomplished it. I was like, okay, I want to get to 100, but if I don't, that's fine. As long as I actually get to like 90 something, I will be really happy. So my range was either 90 books to 100, because I wasn't sure. At that point, I had already started my volunteering service. But then because my job is a lot of walking and a lot of just, you know, doing stuff, I was able to listen to audiobooks a lot. So I was able to actually hit the 100 book mark. And I actually, right now, I've read 102 books this year. I put a stop to it because I was like, okay, I've gotten to the goal I want to. I don't want to go anymore. I wanted to hit it 100 or 100 plus. And 102 is enough for me, okay? And I knew I had a lot of videos to film for you guys because it's the end of the year, okay? And I'm not doing Bookmas because I don't celebrate Christmas. But I wanted to still give you guys videos. But I was able to hit 102 books this year. And honestly, if you would have told me in the beginning of the year that would happen, I would not have believed you, because I didn't think I would ever get to be one of those booktubers or just book readers that would read 100 books in a year, okay? But 100 for me was like a dream that I would never be able to achieve until like I have a successful career where I could just take off whenever to read. But as a college student and like, or volunteering crazy hours, it didn't seem possible. But like I said, a lot of the time it was just audiobooks that I was listening to. And I know there's a lot of controversy. Audiobooks isn't really reading. Honestly, it is. So I would have to say this year was a lot of like achievement in terms of my reading journey that I never saw me achieving, and a lot of surprises. Like I really surprised myself, and I was like, oh my God, I did it, you know? And yeah, so yeah, your girl read 102 books this year, and I cannot wait to film a video to tell you guys all about all the books I read. And yeah, that is my Goodreads reading goal reflection. But this year was a lot of surprises, and I'm absolutely happy. And it actually made me realize that sometimes you just have to set that goal to realistically what you feel like you're gonna make. And if you do, just keep going. What's the point of stopping, you know? I could have just been like, okay, I read 60 books, I'm done. But no, I was like, oh, I'm gonna keep reading. I wanna keep reading, you know what I mean? And I actually made my ultimate all-time goal for myself as a reader, and I am absolutely happy. Okay, so my favorite reading challenge, I don't think I have one. I don't have one, really. I mean, I think I would, if I wanted to answer this question, I would do it in terms of like Goodreads reading challenge. I would have to say this year's reading challenge was my favorite, because like I said, didn't think I was gonna read 102, but also I read a lot of books that I have never heard of and aren't popular, and that is because of Libby. Like Libby really opened my taste for reading, and like books that I didn't think I would ever like go forward to. Shout out to Libby. Like if you're not on Libby, what are you doing? Trust me, you will not regret it. My favorite video that I've filmed So favorite video you filmed, to say my 24-hour reading vlogs, because they're always so funny and they're always so hard, and I definitely want to do one before I get back to like working crazy hours again in school, because I missed it. I love doing 24-hour reading vlogs because they're so fun. So I would have to say my 24-hour reading vlogs are my favorite videos that I filmed this year, because I think I filmed a lot more than last year, this like 24-hour reading vlogs this year. Last but not least, my last question is favorite TV show. So my favorite TV show right now, I don't really have a favorite TV show right now. I just watch any cartoons. I hate when there's quiet in my room. Normally there's a like cartoon going on in my background. Like if you guys watch any of my reading vlogs, you'll notice a trend. So I don't have one, literally do not have one. But anyways, that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I had so much fun filming this video for you guys. I can't believe it's the end of the year. Like 2024 is done. Like, are you kidding me? Hello. I had some great reads this year, and again, I cannot wait to film end of the year wrap up and share all those reads to you guys, or for you guys. And yeah, if you're new here and this is my first video you're watching, you like the vibes, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. We have fun over here. I love you guys. Thank you so much for all the support and all the love, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.